It is such a privilege for the CTMA to once again partner with Berklee City Music and host this Learning to Live Music Week here at Stellenbosch University. This year was bigger, it was better. The interest was so huge. I had a waiting list of people who wanted to attend. And it makes it very apparent that the work that Berklee City Music does and their methodology, the skills that they give the students and the mentors, it's extremely needed here, and it speaks to the communities of Cape Town.
Berklee City Music enables youth from underserved communities to develop socially, emotionally, academically, and musically, primarily through the study of contemporary music. This time, in addition to focusing on jazz, we've decided to focus on hip-hop, as well as where they merge and their cultural contexts, and how they're relevant to both the United States and how they relate back to South African culture and music.
This is my first time in Cape Town, and I was brought in to do hip-hop programming and workshops, and I've been having great conversations about the history of hip-hop and how it's connected to the history of hip-hop in Cape Town. It's been really interesting to learn from my students, to hear them perform in their own languages and also in English, and to connect both of our cultures through hip-hop language. So you come in with your line.
Returning to Africa, South Africa specifically, for the second time is very meaningful to us as we understand that the need for the cause that we support is bigger than our backyard of the United States. And we have seen that here, and it's evident in the impact on the students. The program is successful because, just as in the United States, even though the cultures are different between the two, the need is the same. And the need is to have resources available and to help young people develop and grow into well-rounded individuals. This time, returning with us are Professors Prince Charles Alexander, Professor Ron Makdi, as well as Chris Ravelli from our Berklee City Music program. And new joining us this time are Professors Danielle Scott, as well as Professor Leo Blanco. Misael Martinez, our Senior Director of Creative Youth Development, has been working with the mentors, focusing on just that, creative youth development, which is the city music approach to social emotional learning. Oscar winner Fraser Boy, as well as Grammy Award nominee Al Capone, and Grammy Award winner William Bell, along with the film's director, have called in from the United States to speak with the students.
I have been really, really touched by the connection between the history of Black music, both in Cape Town, in South Africa as a whole, and in America, and how that's helped us connect our experiences and our learning together. And that has really, really, really enriched me.
Wat het great vir my gemaak het is dat Prins Charles is 'n practitioner. Hy's 'n topingenieur, hy's 'n besigheidsman, hy het soveel aspekte het hy aangeraak en dit het my verryk as ook 'n practitioner wat vir meer as 20 jaar, baie langer al, die artvorm totally love en embrace en werk uitgesit het al. Ek dink vir Suid-Afrika wat nog in sy babaskoene is wat hiphop betref, het dit soveel tools gekom, jy weet. As daar so baie aspekte wat hy aangeraak het, maar die belangrikste wat vir my uitstaan is dat in die hiphop is die kunsvorm so geonderskat, maar met daai tools wat hy gegee het, voel ek dat ek kan groot moves maak.
The experience of teaching students here in South Africa has been very interesting because they are learning music that we're supposed to bring to them, like jazz and Western music, but at the same time, what I try to have them think about is that we're coming to learn from them too. And I think it's important as a student to know that you are meant not only to take, to learn, but also to give and to teach. And for doing that, you have to become very familiar for your identity as a musician in the cultural environment that you live.
As a participant in the mentor course, I was really privileged to interact with the Cape Town Music Academy and also the Berklee faculty, who helped us to frame how we interact with young people in a way that is inclusive, that makes them involved and own the process of learning from the very beginning. We saw that in the patience they had, in how they asked the students for ideas in our observation sessions of these ensembles, and that for me was very impactful, because I realized more so how important it is for young people to feel seen, to feel recognized, and to own the creativity that they do have, and that no matter where they are on their journey, they still have something to bring.
Well, for me, the personal experience or the unique experience that I can take from South Africa is how is the music hitting that social part of the development of this country, right? How are the diverse of culture learning from each other, and how they're using music to know from each other.
This is my second journey to Stellenbosch University. I'm visiting the Cape Town Music Academy. We've met engaging students here, as well as faculty. The music is rich, resonant with the sound of the Cape, resonant with the sound of South Africa, and I look forward to future meetings between Berklee College of Music and the Cape Town Music Academy.
It's my second year to attend the workshop, and it's really of the highest level, and I'm really going to take back a lot of information to the youth in my community in Khayelitsha. There's a lot of challenges in our community when it comes to the child-headed homes. I will focus on creating that safer space. That's my highlight.
We got to play some hip-hop.
We're very happy that Berklee and CTMA is back at Stellenbosch University, and it's a wonderful experience for our students because they are classically trained. So the jazz and hip-hop was completely out of their comfort zone. But they've had a wonderful experience, overwhelming but very good, and we are happy that they have improved so much as musicians and as just general people. So I hope this partnership can continue.
The workshop was actually amazing because I learned a lot in terms of the business in music and in terms of improvisation. It was the main core. I was struggling a lot with it. So I think they opened my mind. And even the teaching methods is actually different from ours. So I really enjoyed it, and I want them to come over more. Very happy.
If I had to take away one thing about my experience this week, would be their holistic approach and how they tackle learning to live music, and that it's as important to deal with the person behind the instrument. And that was something really refreshing for me to witness.
Die week het vir my baie beteken omdat ek is 'n kerkmusikant, so ek is net gewoond aan kerkmusiek. En toe ek die week gekom het, toe was dit vir my moeilik om aan te pas, maar basically wat met my gebeur het is dat ek 'n transformation deurgaan as 'n musician en ek voel heeltemal gemaklik om te kan sing nou, omdat ek is nie bang nie, want ek dink is die methodology of die way hulle die geteach het wat my net 'n boost gegee het. So ek kan eintlik sê ek het nou oorgekom na jazz toe, so ek wil jazz persona doen.
It's been a life-changing experience. being a musician and also an educator and someone passionate about transformation around Africa. And I'm asking myself questions now about what I can take away and transfer and share with others so they can also learn.